So the Lord said the gap in some of my warriors is a problem relationship in your marriage. And he said, son, why they think they can handle their marriage any kind of way and then think they in a good place with me is foolishness and witchcraft. Go to Ephesians 5:25. Lord showed me this revelation last night. I told my wife, she just shaking her head like, dog, baby. I said, yeah, man. I said, yeah. Ephesians 5:25. If you in the face of God, if I'm talking to you already and you in the face of God, you need to get that junk right. Because when God got his eye on that, that's a problem. Nothing good coming out of that. And these jokers that want to get married so quick, you better hear me today. You better hear me. Because you stepping into another whole ram. It's another ram. Look what it says here. Ephesians 5:25. Read.
Husbands, love your wives.
Do what?
Love your wives. Even as Christ also loved the church.
And conjunction.
Gave himself for
and gave
it.
What?
Himself.
And gave what?
Himself.
Brothers, marriage then is a sacrifice. In other words, if I'm saying, I love you, shawty, then that means I got to give up my agenda.
Talking here.
It's so quiet. Well, I can't do that. I ain't no punk. Yeah, you are. When you stand before God, that's exactly who we are. A bunch of punks. See, your problem is you trying to deal with your wife and this word dealing with God. See, that's the problem. And the Lord took me, he said, son, I told the husbands to love your wife. I said, okay, God, I got that. He said, no, you don't. You ain't got it. He said, because you limited that to eros. He said, and that's the problem with a lot of church and a lot of people is that they're not really in the depth of love. They're in the surface of love. I said, well, God, what did he say? He said they're in the intimacy of love, but they're not in the depth of love. He said the problem with your husbands is the intimacy now has dwindled. So they feel like they don't have nothing left for the relationship. I said, well, God, what does that mean? He said, they got the eros. He said, they don't have the phileo. Phileo. Write this down, please. He said, they don't have the phileo. I said, well, what do you mean? He said, phileo is the kind of love that you have between your brother, your sister, your mama, your daddy. You got this thing in between them that says, no matter what, blood thicker than water. Anybody felt that? Anybody ever had a brother and sister, somebody was messing them, and you felt something in you? You felt an obligation to step up to them jokers and beat them down because they messing with your sister? Anybody? I got anybody in the room? Y'all ever had somebody, even in school growing up, of course, we was the Joan Masters. I was a ball player all my life, so on the way to games, it's automatic. Somebody fitting to get joined. We're going to dog somebody out all the way. And it gets serious. When you get mad, Jones, y'all, everybody laughing at you, be like, man, your mama. Now, when I grew up, it's time to fight. That mean right there, okay, the funny part over now. No, player, the funny part over. It's finna be on. It's only popping right now. You finna get beat down up in here. Why? Because Phileo love kicked in. When they said your mama, Phileo said, uh-oh. That wrong one. Wrong word. Everybody say that's Phileo love. Now watch this. But when you're married, you gotta have Phileo. that husband now got to develop this bond of brotherly, sisterly love. You ain't going to talk about my husband. I don't care if he is a low-down, rotten, dirty, two-faced in the face of God because of his adultery joker. I got the right to talk about him. You ain't got the right to say nothing. They're fighting words up in here. Everybody say, that's Phileo. That's Phileo. And that's the problem. The brothers got that arrows. They got that down. The booties and titties got the arrows going. But when you come into that realm of blood thicker than water, we ain't got that. Anytime a dude sit up and talk about his wife and then let you talk about her too. That's because you ain't got no Phileo. You got arrows, that's done died, the thrill gone. You ain't got no Phileo. So you sit up and indulge in the conversation. Am I preaching yet? And that's why you got this big giant gap right here. Because the devil going to come right into your marriage. And you ain't going to be able to help none of us.